What did I just watch? What did I just watch? This is Paulie Malignaggi for Paulie TV. What did I just watch? All right? Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is over. Thank God. Thank God it's over. What a joke of a fight. I was hoping that I could at least give Jake credibility and saying, you know what, he took this challenge. You know, even if it's for a lot of money, he still had the guts to walk to the ring and all this stuff. I was hoping, you know, you're going to get knocked out anyway, dude. Like, I was hoping I could say, you know what, because he earned the respect of boxing fans by going out on his shield. The guy just ran for his life. I just watched Jake Paul run for his life for like 5-6 rounds. Literally just run for. He was doing football jukes. You guys watched that fight? Ring was big. I made a freaking point about that ring being big, and he used it to his advantage in terms of survival in every way he could. I mean, this guy literally never tried to win a second of the fight. He was trying to throw a home run punch every once in a while. Then notice every time he got in the clinch, he just went down. Like he just hugged Anthony Joshua and then like would go down, and the referee would call it a slip and give him a break, and like he would just kill time that way. Then he was completely angling off. He was completely blading his shoulder off completely to the point where he's so bladed off that he can't even punch. He was just trying to make himself as small of a target as possible. Now Anthony Joshua, people are gonna say, oh, why didn't Anthony Joshua catch up to him? Because Anthony Joshua never had fast feet to begin with, and Anthony Joshua honestly should have probably cut off the ring a little bit better. That's my one critique of Joshua. He probably could have cut off the ring a little bit better. Joshua's always never really had the best feet, but in terms of cutting off the ring, he could have at least done that. But honestly, what do you want the guy to do? I mean, this guy ran for his life in a 22 by 22 foot ring. That ring was huge. That ring was huge. I can't believe what I just watched, guys. I'm seriously, like, dude, that's it. That's it. This was AJ's chance. Could have went out on his shield and his chance to say, yeah, get the respect of the boxing community. This was the one that could have got him the respect of the boxing community. This was the one. He came out with all this rap crap and doing the Hulkamania crap and all that other stuff and all that stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, is he that calm, or is he literally just setting up his own demise? I don't know. AJ came out to the ring really serious, which would you expect? And then, I mean, he never fought. Jake never fought. Like, he never fought the whole fight. And then in the end, what happened? You get stopped anyway. You took some shots anyway. His mouth was bleeding at the end of the fight. So you took shots anyway. All it would have took 3 minutes of misery. Just go out, fight. Just go out and attack. Just fight like a kamikaze. Just attack. It'll be over in less than 3 minutes, and you would have got more respect from the boxing community than you will now. Now you're not going to get any respect. Now it's freaking crazy. I can't believe what I was watching. I almost was done before the fight ended. I was like, I'm dead. I'm done watching this. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm done watching this. I can't believe what I just watched. I can't believe this. I really, guys, I mean, now you guys got to leave me some comments and let me know your thoughts on this crap. I mean, am I over exaggerating here? Did I just watch a guy get paid $90 million to just survive? He just survived. Like, he just ran around the ring and he just fought to survive. He didn't fight. I use the word fight. It would be so loosely right now. He literally just ran around the ring. And that's it. Joshua tried, and I know people around me were starting to say, "Oh, this is a work." Again, I was starting to hear that crap, and I was getting aggravated because I could see it's not a work. AJ was throwing hard punches early on whenever he could get in minimal range because this guy was running for his life like a road runner. So, but you could see when AJ would get into range, he would throw hard punches. He was missing early on. This guy was like a road runner all over the place. And once Jake finally started slowing down, because you can't run around like that. Like, he's just running around. He's running and he's running. He doesn't know how to calm down. And it's like, okay, finally started going down. He started getting knocked down. And then the fight, sure enough, eventually it ends. I don't even know what round it ended, 5 or 6. It was almost unwatchable. It was actually almost so unwatchable that I almost stopped watching. I almost just left. I cannot believe that. Did that just happen? Did that just happen? I mean, for AJ, you can't criticize AJ because he was trying to get him out of there. This is a stand-up fight. You know what I mean? You can't just grab the guy and hold him there. And like I said, Jake was being sly with the time killing. Every time he was in a clinch, he would just go down, and he would try to push Joshua down and trip him down, and he would just go down, and that kills time. And you notice the timekeeper also wasn't stopping the clock. It wasn't until the end of the timekeeper started stopping the clock for all those falls and trips. That was also killing time, and so on and so forth. So I don't know, man. And it's really something mind-boggling that just happened. I mean, forget about you know what you could do for boxing if Netflix spent, what they make, 90 million each, whatever. You have to say they make 50 million each. If you spent 100 million on boxing. You know what? You could completely resurrect boxing. You know the kind of fights you can make with $100 million in boxing. You know what the kind of traction boxing would have if you spent $100 million on boxing and made the best would fight the best easily. Instead, you just spent probably more than $100 million. But as Netflix, you spent $100 million on this crap, dude. I can't believe what I just watched. And again, guys, I'm not mad at AJ. Like, some of you might gonna get mad at AJ for taking part in this. AJ looked to get him out of there right away. He tried to get him out of there as quick as he could. But AJ's never had fast feet. Even in his prime, AJ's never had fast feet. But of course, heavyweights don't run for their life like that. They'll fight you and they'll go out. You know what I mean? Like, so AJ's never had to chase a guy like this the whole time in his career. And you could already know AJ was a little bit cumbersome on his feet. He's a big, muscle-bound guy. So when this guy started running for his life, and I'm watching, I'm like, and it goes 1 round, 2 rounds, and AJ barely touched him in 1 and 2 rounds. I'm like, don't tell me this is what we're gonna watch tonight. Don't even tell me this is what we're gonna watch tonight. Is this guy ever gonna try to win the fight? Like, please don't tell me this is what we're gonna watch tonight. That's it. That's what we watched tonight. We watched that until Jake Paul got tired. I'm freaking mind blown. I don't even. You gotta let me know in the comments, bro. Like, am I being too hard on everything? I know most of my fans are like hardcore fans on my page, so you're probably gonna be harder on them than me. But honestly, I'm not mad at AJ. Anybody's gonna do it for the money, and AJ was trying to get him out of there. But I did say before the fight, the longer this lasts, the more it'll debilitate into a farce. AJ's gotta try to get him out of there quick. But I thought it would be quicker, not because AJ did anything wrong, in my opinion. He did what he could do. AJ is what he is, you know. Especially he's past his prime too, but I expected a bit more engaging from Jake. I expected Jake to try to get at least some respect, and he didn't. He didn't try to get any respect from the boxing fans at all. He literally tried to waste everybody's time. I can't freaking believe that he did. I thought, a piece of me was thinking Jake's gonna try to get the respect of the boxing fans. He took this guy on, and it's an unwinnable fight. He's gonna go out in a blaze of glory. I'm telling you, it's easier to make that choice. It's over in less than 3 minutes. If you make that choice, and you'll get so much more respect, and it's over in less than 3 minutes. Instead, you drag this out for 6 unwatchable rounds, running for your life. What does that do? What does that do for any kind of credibility? It's now. I like Jake as a person. If I've met him, if you would meet him, you would like him too. Like, I was hoping he would at least give himself a little bit of credibility to where I don't have to bite. Again, I got no criticism for AJ. Some of you might have criticism for AJ. I have no criticism for AJ, but any of you would do it for $90 million, or $60 million, or whatever he got paid. Any of you would do it, and he did it in a way where he's expecting a fight in return. He would have knocked Jake out on the round if Jake would have engaged. He just couldn't. You can't fault AJ for not being quick on his feet. He's never been quick on his feet. Heavyweight, he's a big, cumbersome heavyweight, but he's world class. But in order to show that in a split second, in a round or two, he's gonna need you to engage. This guy never engaged. This guy just tried to survive. Oh my goodness. All right, that's it. I mean, I'm done complaining. What am I gonna do? This was it. Undercard, decent. Anderson Silva knocked out Woodley. I don't even know, bro. Honestly, we'll talk about this another time. I'm Paulie Malignaggi, just Paulie TV. I'm disgusted.